What if we told you one Super Bowl halftime show nearly broke the internet before social media was even a thing? Justin Timberlake accidentally turned Janet Jackson's wardrobe into breaking news in front of millions. But hey, that was just the tip of the halftime iceberg. From Disney fairy tales singing on stage to Prince performing in the rain so perfectly that people thought the storm was special effects, these shows hit every note. And guess what? The wildest, most unforgettable performance of them all? It's literally at the end of this video. So make sure to watch it until the end. So the year 2000 arrived, and instead of the normal pop-filled halftime entertainment, we got something a little unusual. Disney took over the massive theatrical number Tapestry of Nations. Consider Phil Collins, Christina Aguilera, Enrique Iglesias, and Toni Braxton, all performing with large orchestras and choruses behind them. It felt like entering Epcot during the grand finale. The entire thing was narrated by actor Edward James Olmos, who also included a message about unity and hope for the future. No scandals, no surprises, just a positive, cheerful attitude to begin the new millennium. It seems strange for a Super Bowl, but it's actually quite lovely. Now the year 2001 comes, and this was a party.
You are Aerosync. You are a super-duper super group that's about to rock it hardcore. Now go and pop the mother...
The NFL partnered with MTV and declared, let's make this big. So they put Aerosmith and NSYNC on stage together. Yeah, seriously. And had them belt out favorites like I Don't Want to Miss a Thing and Bye Bye Bye. Then Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, and Nelly appeared to boost the energy even more. It all culminated with everyone jamming to Walk This Way, which was just as chaotic as it sounds. Flashy, loud, and star-studded, this was the Super Bowl halftime show at its most spectacular. When the year 2002 came, it was different. It was the first Super Bowl following 9/11, and U2 delivered an emotionally charged halftime act. As they sang MLK and Where the Streets Have No Name, the victims' names were flashed on a massive screen behind them. Then Bono unbuttoned his jacket to reveal an American flag inside, and things got emotional quickly. They ended it with Beautiful Day and hit the ideal tone. It acknowledged the sadness while simultaneously bringing optimism. It was more than simply a performance. It was a tribute, and people continued to remark how poignant it was. In the year 2003, this halftime show was essentially a musical sampler platter from the early 2000s. Shania Twain kicked things off with a glitzy gown and knee-high boots, singing Man, I Feel Like a Woman, and Up. Then No Doubt took over. There's no controversy, simply an enjoyable, albeit a little strange, mashup of artists. After that, in 2004, the halftime spectacle that changed everything. Janet Jackson headlined the performance, which was already packed with huge names like P. Diddy, Nelly, Kid Rock, and Jessica Simpson. But it was Justin Timberlake, the surprise guest, who stole the show, and not in a positive manner. During Rock Your Body, he removed a portion of Janet's clothing and exposed her breast to an estimated 90 million spectators on live TV. It lasted less than a second, but the consequences were huge. CBS was fined, the FCC received numerous complaints, and the phrase wardrobe malfunction became popular overnight. MTV, which produced the program, was barred from future halftime shows, and the NFL quickly shifted to safer, more buttoned-up acts. Unfortunately, Janet's career suffered significantly, whereas Timberlake escaped relatively untouched. It remains one of the most divisive Super Bowl moments in history. In 2005, following the upheaval of the previous year, the NFL tapped the brakes and went with the safest bet: Paul McCartney. There were no guests, dancers, or surprises, just Sir Paul and his band at their best. He performed iconic hits such as Drive My Car, Live and Let Die, and Hey Jude, complete with fireworks and that wonderful crowd-swaying moment when everyone lit up their phones during the last chorus. It was straightforward, nostalgic, and free of controversy, exactly what the NFL wanted. This event also began a brief trend of seasoned rockers taking over halftime, demonstrating that shock value is not required to own the stage. Well, In 2006, the Rolling Stones returned to Detroit, keeping the classic rock streak alive. Mick Jagger, 62 and still full of swagger, worked the stage as only he could, shouting out "Start Me Up," "Rough Justice," in satisfaction on a massive tongue-shaped stage. The performance had some edge, but the NFL wasn't taking chances. They even edited a couple of racier songs by briefly severing Jagger's microphone. Mick even joked about it on stage, claiming he couldn't be as provocative as he wanted. Still, the Stones provided precisely what fans expected: iconic music, Keith Richards riffs, and lots of Jagger movements. Not the most flashy halftime show, but a great tribute to a rock legend. The year 2007 was the show. Prince, "In the Rain," absolute legend. In Miami, the rain pouring down, Prince gave one of the most famous halftime performances of all time. He ripped through "Let's Go Crazy," mashed up 1999 and "Baby I'm a Star," threw in some Foo Fighters and Creedence Clearwater Revival covers, and finally, "Purple Rain," in genuine rain. His silhouette was projected against a billowing sheet with purple lights everywhere. It looked like a movie scene. Somehow, the downpour made everything better. People actually thought the rain was staged because it fit so perfectly. Nearly every best halftime list puts this one at the top. And yeah, it deserves the crown. In 2008, following Prince's high-energy Stormy Magic, the NFL brought up Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers for a more relaxed, classic set. No frills, no guests, just rock-solid music. Petty began with "American Girl," then transitioned to "I Won't Back Down," "Free Fallin'," which became a massive sing-along, and "Runnin' Down a Dream." It was simple, sincere, and honest. Just Tom, his voice, and a luminous heart-shaped stage. Some younger fans described it as mellow, but for fans of straight-up rock, it hit all the right notes. The fun fact is that this was the final classic rock halftime before things moved back to pop. Moving forward to 2009, Bruce transformed the Super Bowl into a full-fledged Jersey rock concert, with 10th Avenue Freeze-Out, Born to Run, Working on a Dream, and Glory Days. He was having a great time. At one point, he literally encouraged everyone watching to step away from the guacamole dip and prepare to rock. Bruce performed a stunning knee slide across the stage and fell into a camera crotch first. The internet had a field day, and Bruce just laughed it off, saying he didn't feel it till the following morning. With fireworks, a full horn section, and pure Springsteen energy, this presentation was a joyride and one of the most spectacular halftime shows ever. And finally, the year 2010 came. The Who concluded the NFL's classic rock segment with a mashup of their best hits, essentially a CSI soundtrack if you weren't already a fan. They performed "Pinball Wizard," "Who Are You," "Baba O'Riley," and "Won't Get Fooled Again," all accompanied by a gigantic circular LED stage flashing outrageous images. Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend gave it their all, including the scream and the windmill. Some commentators complained that the vocals were poor and their age showed, but it was still a rock icon showcase, viewed by almost 100 million people. This felt like the end of an era. Following this, the NFL would shift gears and bring pop back to the forefront. Which of these Super Bowl halftime shows have you watched live? And which one's your favorite? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon, as we're going to upload super amazing NFL videos ahead.